Ferguson, if you will, if you'll sit here, Cameron, if you'll sit here, and we'll put Caitlin down here, okay?
Okay.
Coach, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you, sir.
Just any opening comments you want to make, and then we'll open it up for some questions.
Well,
Coach Gary Ferguson, Chase Valley High School.
Sir, really was proud of what these girls were able to accomplish on this year. You know, it was a tremendous challenge throughout the year, especially coming off a state championship. First time in school history that we've won, and to be able to make it 2 years in a row has been a tremendous blessing, especially with a new coach coming in. We each had to learn each other, learn to trust each other, and kind of gel as a unit. You know, we lost several key players on last year, and we were, you know, it took us a while to kind of learn each other's habits, and we really brought that thing together around the area championship. Fought really hard on today, just came up a little short.
Questions for Coach or players?
Coach, you guys look like you had it under control. I think you're up 46-39 and going to the free throw line, and from there it goes, I think, 17-2 the other way. Can you pinpoint a difference at all on what happened those last few minutes?
The last few minutes, like you said, we did miss a few free throws, had a couple rebounds that we didn't obtain. I felt personally that we were up 3 points, and we took a shot. Cam here was attempting to draw the contact. It was a little bump. She was attempting to create the contact, and that kind of turned just a little bit to me in their favor. We kind of lost ourselves once they took that lead, and we had to attempt to regain our focus. Kayla had a mental block when she grabbed the guard from behind with that intentional foul, so that really hurt big time.
It looked like y'all had a good plan for number 4, who's obviously their best and most experienced player. Number 1 was all over her for most of the game, but
right.
She kind of made some plays there the last few minutes. What do you just tell me what you evaluate her, what you thought of her, and how tough it was to defend her?
Well, I think she's a special player. We had worked on the boxing one. We had also worked on the triangle, and we didn't want to show it early, so we figured that if we waited until, you know, preferably the fourth quarter, would throw them off guard a little bit. I think we kind of settled down. That's when we obtained the momentum. But she is a handful, you know. We'll definitely see her on the next level. She's very crafty with the ball and does a great job of setting up her teammates.
Other question?
Yeah, can you just, you know, talk about your seniors and kind of what they mean to you and
right.
going into next year and possibly trying to come back for another run at it next year?
With the seniors, the one key player from last year was Elise Givens. She was blessed to be able to come back this year. She tore her ACL as I think it was a freshman, and then she also tore it toward the end of her tore her opposite one at the end of her junior year. So just by her coming back and being able to give us some of that leadership, statistically she may not be where she wanted to be, but she did so much more as an overall leader with her communication and helping us to be a cohesive group. We're also losing a Mia Hudson, Sinclair Porters, who I felt stepped up and played really well once Katie fouled out, and Khadijah Jordan. She really played some tremendous defense on tonight and on this year. We do have our nucleus returning. We got Cam London here. Also have Caitlin Thomas and Kayla Carter. That's the nucleus. So we knew this year that we were a work in progress for next year. It was a tremendous blessing being able to get back to this point. But losing a coach as we did and having to learn totally new systems, totally new plays, and still get back to this point, I think is a big-time accomplishment.
For either of the players, what did y'all, like I said, you guys looked like you had it under control. What do you think happened there in the last few minutes to change the outcome?
Like Coach said, we had bad shot selections. So I guess we were trying to draw the foul and get to the line, but we really wasn't, you know, creating, you know, visual fouls. So I think that's what, after that, they got them back in momentum, and when they got rebounds and it's blocking out, and if you can't block out and rebound, then there's no point of even staying in the game, because you can't stay in the game with it.
Caitlin, y'all have, last year people were surprised when you won the championship, except for y'all. And then y'all are back this year. What is this team going to start, when is it going to start working toward getting back next year?
Of course, hard dedication, hard work in the gym. Basically, do the same thing that we did this year, except go that one more step so we can make it to the championship. But it's going to take a lot of work, because we're losing a whole lot of key players this year from our senior class. So somebody have to take their spot, step up. It's we need leadership, more leadership. It's a lot of things we need to do to.
Chase Valley basketball is no surprise anymore, though, is it, Coach?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Listen, congratulations, girls, on a great season and a great 2 years already.
Yes,
so good
sir.
luck next week,
All
next
right.
year.
Thank you. Thank you.